Hi, and welcome back to Poltergeist Board Games. Today we're going to look at Wargame Vault, the top 15 games in the Wargames Solitaire section. So, number one, you're going to see a lot of Mike Lambo games in this top 15. So, first game we have is a Mike Lambo game. It's Salacio 2, the Ice Demon, a solitaire fantasy game. And this is a sequel to The Wizard of Doom. And standalone game, complexity 2 out of 5, one player. Playing time is 15 to 30 minutes. So let's see what else. There's a video, like a little playthrough on it. And anyway, it's a fantasy type game. Coming in number 2, we have 5 Minute Curse from Nordic Weasel Games. And this is it says, welcome to the front. It's 1,800 miles to Berlin. Tanks, commando raids, intense infantry action, campaign games, and heroes against the odds. Let's see. So you get complete game rules packed with options and alternative rules, vehicle combat, a mission generator, random force creation tables for German, American, Soviet, and British forces throughout the war, troop ratings for several nationalities. For players of the 5 core, this volume is dedicated to World War II. New mechanics aim at solving many of the more common concerns with the 5-core engine. So, yeah, this looks like it might be fun to try, and it is $14.99. I forgot to tell you that Mike Lambo's is on sale for $10.99, right? $10.99, yeah. So this one's $14.99, and these are all print and play. And if you've never done it, they're pretty easy to do. You know, you just go in there, create an account, and add it to your cart. You check out, and then you'll be able to download, and you'll have a library where you can go in and it'll save them for you. And then you can go in and download your stuff. And then sometimes the designer will do an update, and the update will appear in your email, and then you can just go in and download whatever's been updated. Number 3, we have this is a very popular game that I've seen a lot on Facebook groups called Bite the Bullet. And this is volume 3, the Posse campaign. So I'm sure you can get the base game, the first game. But this says chase the sneaky Rattlers gang and defeat the big boss. This new expansion of Bite the Bullet, you are a legend. You get plenty of new stuff, a compelling campaign, advanced rules, new weapons, 6 new game maps, 10 new scenarios, 12 new characters. So it says, yeah, you have to buy Bite the Bullet Volume 1 and Best Volume 2 to play this expansion. So, and they have them down here. Here's Volume 1. So that's number 3. And then number 4, we have Bombs Away from Black Cat. So this is a Joe Carter game. If you don't know, he just released a game that's shipping. I get mine today, and it's the golden age of piracy, and it's supposed to be a pretty good game. So I'll have more on my channel about that coming soon. So this is a tactical level narrative style solitaire game using a tables-based game engine simulating the USAF Air Force, 8th Air Force precision daylight bombing campaign against Germany from 42 to 45. So this was a B-17 game. Your goal is to complete 25 to 35 missions inside Germany, France, Belgium, and the Netherlands. You try to get your crew home safely. Let's see, you get table books, 7 game mats, a map, 255 5/8 inch counters plus 19 1-inch counters, some big counters, a bomber damage log sheet, a crewman stash sheet, a campaign log sheet, a bomber group log sheet, quick start guide, counter guide, game components preparation instruction sheet, and 5 game mat setup example images. You need 1d6, 2d10, 1d12, and 1d20 dice. It's 5-minute game setup and breakdown times, medium table size. So here's a picture of the crew sections. And here's an extinguisher. Can't tell what that is exactly. Oxygen, I think that's oxygen. And then you have, this is your, obviously your group mat. So where you put the planes coming in. Your fuel tracker. Here's your map, overall map. And then there's a video attached here. So I don't know, looks pretty interesting. Let me know if you've ever played any of Joe Carter's print and play games. I know he's got a bunch out there. This one's $20, PDF download. Let's go on to the next one. History Dad, the Second World War by Nordic Weasel Games. This is another Nordic Weasel. It's a miniatures war game. Straightforward game system with minimal use of die modifiers. Casualties resolution, how effective your fire was, what is included. You get the scenario rules, 7 scenarios to play, platoon information. So they're talking about the miniatures you can use. There'll be updates and expansions. Whether you're an old hand or brand new to historical wargaming, we have you covered with everything you could need to play out exciting battles in the greatest conflict of human history. So you can focus on outflanking the enemy tanks and suppressing their troops instead of trying to memorize a lot of numbers. Let's see here. There's no pictures or anything of the content. So I don't know. There's not that much information on this one, but it's $19.99. If anyone's played it, leave me a comment and tell me how it is. This is Wings Over the Sea from Studium CMLXV, but this is a where did I see his name? Gottardo Zen. Where is it? It's down here. Gottardo Zencani. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but he did Rifles in the Nam from Tiny Battle Publishing. That's a pretty interesting game. It's kind of like Warfighter, how you move across different areas and stuff. But this is Wings Over the Sea. It's a solitary game that plunges you into the daring torpedo and dive bomber missions of World War II. Take command of legendary aircraft as you embark on a series of missions across various theaters of operation. the game components. You get a rule book, 11 pages long. You get 9 aircraft sheets, a Douglas SBD Dauntless, a Devastator, an Avenger, a Marchetti Sparviero, a Kate, a Val, a Swordfish, a Henkel, and a Sunderland. 6 maps, 34 counters, 2 mission sheets, and 1 campaign log. The game includes 3 modes of play: fast, print and play with printer-friendly components, full color components including counters for more immersive game experience, and it has a vassal module, so that's pretty cool. But here's some of the pictures. Here's a play mat of the Dauntless. Look, here's ships down here. But that looks pretty cool. Might have to get that one. That is only $8. $8 will get you into Wings Over the Sea. All right, next game is another Mike Lambo game, Lone Sherman. This is the first one I ever got because I heard so much about it. So it's, all his maps are, pretty much the same hexagonal, game type maps, and then he's got the tables. But this was a fun game. I bought some little miniature tanks and played it. But it's a complexity 3 out of 5, 1 player, 60 minutes per mission on average. But this one is $10.99 on sale. And there's a video of instructional playthrough here. All right, and then we have another Mike Lambo, Battles of Napoleonic Europe, a solitaire war game. So this consists of a range of conflicts from 1804 to 1815, fought between the First French Empire under Napoleon and a changing mix of European coalitions. Game focuses on a part of the Napoleonic Wars called the Peninsular War, which took place in the Iberian Peninsula, mostly between the Spanish, Portuguese, British armies on the one hand and the First French Empire Army on the other. So you'll be commanding various units. It's 1 player, 30-35 minutes, about 2 to 3 out of 5 on the complex scale. Here's an instructional playthrough. So here you can see the hexagonal map. And so that's that one. Then we have the Fields of Normandy, another older game of Mike Lambo's. And this is obviously the Fields of Normandy. Let's see. You need 2 standard 6-sided dice. You have machine guns, rifle squads, mortar teams, and Piat teams. The map and across the map to achieve your objectives. You'll come across enemies and objectives in the hexes that you'll have to deal with. It's a 2 out of 5, 1 player, 10 to 40 minutes per mission. And that one is on sale for $9.99. Knights of the Air by Whitwise Wargames. This one is $9.99. It is First World War piloting, 20 to 30 minutes. You get maps, data sheet, aircraft data sheets, counter scenarios. So let's see, rule, scenario maps, counters, campaign setup. Here's a how to play it. Looks like a hexagonal type basic map. And then you have, so it's $9.99. That might be interesting. And then let's go to Rifle Squad, another Mike Lambo. This is the British Home Guard, and You play the British Home Guard in World War II. The Home Guard was developed to defend the shores of Britain against possible German invasion, which was deemed to be a real possibility. So let's see. It's a hex encounter, obviously. So then he's got another video here that you can watch. It's on sale for $12.99. This is I think one of his newer titles. This is called To the Strongest, from To the Strongest. This is a ancient and medieval tabletop wargaming, model soldiers. So takes 1 or 2 hours. The rules support huge battles. So it's made to shrink like you can have like a major battle, but just using a few miniatures. But the rules also support huge battles with several thousand figures and up to 5 players a side. So this might be like a monster game. So the rules, scenarios, terrain, and points values to support numerous army lists. So you have a deck of cards, it looks like. Nothing really being said about it, but it's $16.99. So you can kind of see a picture of miniatures that are used. All right, then we have from our friend at Good Karma Games, we have B24 Bomber in a Buck. Now I've actually played this and it's pretty fun. So this is solitaire play. A 2d6 is needed, a pencil, and you can print out these sheets and track your ammo and track the hits that you get from enemy aircraft. It comes with 30 missions. You're part of the 788th Bomb Squadron under the 467th U.S. Air Force Bombardment Group based in Rackheath, England. You begin in April 1944 with a squadron of 6 B-24s. You can join his Discord, BGG page. He has an instructional video here, and but it's a fun game. You come through. This is the target area here, and you come through. Depending on your route that you took on the outside here, on this outside track, you come in a certain lane, and after your target, and you have to roll these dice to destroy the target. So you'd have to complete all of these to get the target. And then there's some you can use to, you can adjust the die up or down one. There's a mechanic for that. And then this track here, there's like events that happen, and you get enemy aircraft, weather change, things like that. So, it's a pretty fun game. Check it out. It is on sale for $9.99 right now. So go ahead and check it out. All right, we have Rifle Squad US at Omaha Beach, another Mike Lambo title. This one's on sale for $13.99. I think this might be his newest one. But this is obviously D-Day, June 6th on Omaha Beach. So let's see if it says a single rifle squad consisting of 12 men, individual missions, or a campaign spanning 3 missions. The first mission consists of the beach landing. Second mission will require soldiers to push inland. Third mission will require them to take the final objective for victory. The game, to clear and easy, read rules, immersive mission maps. And then he's got an instructional video here. And like I said, it's on sale for $13.99. So go ahead, check that one out. And then our last one we have is the 5-core 3rd edition Skirmish Gaming Evolved. So this is Nordic Weasel. So this relates to, I think this historic dad, because I was talking about the 5-core. So this must be the first of that series. So it's a character-driven skirmish system. It's supposed to knock your socks off. No firing tables, just roll dice. You know immediately if the target is down, wounded, pinned, running away, etc. Troop qualities. The turn sequence keeps you on your toes. Full campaign rules with random events, detailed character creation system that allows your soldiers to advance and develop. Options to portray all manner of alien critters and arcane horrors on your tabletop. So this is like a fantasy one. Whether you play the 20th century games, present day, or battlefields, 5-core has you covered. They're making fire status effects easier to use and firepower more deadly. And it says if you are interested in World War II combat specifically, you may wish to take a look at 5 Men at Kursk. That's the one that we looked at. 5 Men at Kursk that mentioned this. That's right. So, but Nordic Weasel's on here a few times, like 3 or 4 times. So that one's $14.99. So go ahead, check that out. And that is all I have for you today. There's 15 of the hottest titles on Wargame Vault today. So go check these out and give some of these developers, give them a chance. Some of them, need it. Others are well established, like the Mike Lambos and the Joe Carters. But, they still need your help. They put out good games, so it's good to support everybody. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also leave me a comment if you played any of these games or if there's any games that you played on Wargame Vault that you recommend. I'm always up for new things. So thank you again. Take care.